I've been eager to receive this package. I ordered it from Gelish, and in these little boxes I've got some normal polishes, some sparkly ones, black, and this one is like a raspberry shade, blue with sparkly particles, a few more in this box, a sparkly juicy red, and golden copper. And this is the main thing why I was waiting for this package to arrive, is cream gel palette from Gelish. I ordered their nude palette because these shades are the most popular with my clients, so I thought let's start with this one. And obviously, if I like all the properties of such gel product, I will buy the rest of the palettes for sure. And finally, we got rid of all the packaging layers, and here is the palette itself. I think it looks very nice. Design is really good. And let's open it. Ta-da! Reminds me of a watercolor paint palette or eyeshadow palette. Let's see how to open it. On the top, those are stickers, so we can identify all the colors. Let me just grab it here. Yep. So you can open each color individually. Let me just get rid of the brush because it's harder to open it with the brush inside. And yep, we can see that all colors are untouched. They are perfectly straight and smooth. They are not leaking, which shows us that they are truly creamy consistency. Even though now it's summer and it's quite warm in the salon, they still don't budge. And this is the last color in the selection. Apart from the colors, there's also an application brush in the package. It's got rounded bristles, which should make the application of the color around the cuticle area very comfortable. Without further ado, let's try the first color. I am taking a small amount of material and I will be applying it on a transparent nail art tip so we can see how good the pigmentation is. Even with the first stroke, I can already see that this is a highly pigmented material. Just have a look how well it applies in a very thin layer. Because of this pigmentation and consistency, it's very easy to control the product, so it stays where I put it and is not leaking anywhere. According to instructions, we should cure each layer for 30 seconds. And now let's apply the second layer. Again, I'm taking a small amount of material and let's start the application. Second layer gives more brightness and that perfect finish to the nail. On the side note, I wonder if this cream gel would work well for French finish, as it has got very good properties, it's not leaking, it's highly pigmented, so that's something to bear in mind and test in the future. Let's also try this light nude shade, as these types of shades, like a pastel-y nudie shades, they are always very tricky to apply. I must say that this color is also highly pigmented, and because of its creamy consistency, it's easy to apply it evenly. And let's apply the second layer. And I'm thinking, because I'm using a tiny amount of material for each layer, this palette should last for quite a few sets. So that's 2 layers. What do you think of the coverage? Now I want to test something and see what happens if we apply this cream gel in a thicker layer. So I'm taking more material and let me apply a bit thicker layer. And then we put it in the lamp and see if it cures well, if it shrinks, or maybe requires a longer curing time. Let's see. And a bit more of material to make sure we test it well. And now this goes in the lamp. 30 seconds later, let's see if this layer has cured well. There is no shrinkage, no polishes coming out of the edges, and I can't push my wooden stick through the layer. These are all of the colors from the palette on transparent nail art sticks, and you can judge their pigmentation yourself. As soon as I showed the new colors to my client, she chose this pinky color for her new manicure. and I thought I'll show you how they apply in real life. And here I came across with one downside of these cream colors: they do not self-level. If you've got even slightly an even surface, it will be hard to apply the color smoothly. So make sure you've got perfectly straight surface before you start applying the cream gels. Otherwise, you will lose a lot of time, like I in this video, trying to apply the color smoothly. As for the positives, it's very easy to apply cream gels around the cuticle and side walls. It's not leaking anywhere, and you can apply it very precisely and very close to the skin. And you can speed up your work by applying color on all 5 fingers. Let me know if this review was useful for you and what products would you like me to test next.